it's Jesse Those With Jazz Hands, and this is Revenge of the Q&A. We have got a lot to talk about today before we get to the questions. Most importantly, welcome to year 5. This channel has existed for 4 years, and year number 5 is going to be the year of 1 million subs. I'm going to work hard to make you happy so that if you're not subbed, you sub, and if you are subbed, you get your friends to sub. Use whatever means necessary. Do you got blackmail on them? Blackmail them. Are they dating you? Undate them. Are they a calendar? Date them. So really, what all that means is that I'm just going to try my hardest to make this the best year possible so that I earn your subscription so that I can join the 1 million club. Not because I need it, but because I really want it. And I am just going to bust my butt for the next 12 months to make it happen. And so next July 4th, we can say with certainty that it was a very good year. I don't know, it's just nice to have goals, right? And this year, my goal is to hit 1 million subs. That's my objective over the next 12 months. And hopefully you will be there with me to experience the highs and lows, and me freaking out probably on July 1st, like, I just need some more subs, losing my mind. Don't worry, we'll all be there together. Other than that, I have a list here of stuff. The Tombstone quote shirt is still coming. It will be ready when it's ready. I want it to be good and not crap, so we're taking our time with it. Hopefully you understand, and when it's done, you will love it. If you don't, pretend for me. Pretend for me. What else we got? Oh, co-op month. You're probably wondering, what's up with co-op month, bro? You said it would start today. Today it's starting. Right after this video, co-op month begins. And then CoxCon. Oh, yeah. A lot of you were like, hey, I tried to sign up, but I can't get through. It's not accepting my sign up. Right now, Shibuzi is down or is being rebuilt, I guess. And so there's a weird thing where half the site works, half the site doesn't. Look, just chillax for a few days. It'll be back, and then you can sign up, and everything will be good, baby. It'll be good, baby. It's all good. Don't know what I'm doing right now. If I can go higher, it's all good, baby. All right, enough of all that. Let's get down to the hat. Question the first. This comes from Nick S, who says, I sometimes get ideas in the middle of the night for really great videos. Go on. But by morning, I forget them. I wonder, do you have the same problem? Well, Nick, I also get ideas for videos in the middle of the night. But I think you're referring to something different. And I do, in fact, come up with, like, really zany ideas for not really YouTube videos, but, like, plots of movies. I air quote that because they're horrible. And then I write them down on my phone in my little note thing because it's right next to my bed. And I will actually go through here and find one, just the very first one I find, and read it to you. It's actually, I write down all sorts of things, and I've read some of these to friends, and they're like, what the hell does that even mean? I will demonstrate. So this one is June 3rd, 2014. I guess it's the most recent. Comedy bit about a tank in the Middle Ages. Fantasy guy sitting in the forest. Woman comes up all cryptic about him being watched, and they are here. The hero murders the witch. Then a demon pops up, and then he fights monsters and more difficult monsters, etc., etc. He fights all these battles like a badass, and then it cuts to him staring down a tank. Then I get into, like, more specifics. It says, fantasy intro about a guy fighting off more and more ridiculous shit. Then an orcish tank shows up, and the dude just fucking runs. Through hills and vales, he finds elves, and they see the tank, and they start running too. 'Cause it's a tank in the Middle Ages. That's literally it. You can't really see it on there, but that's it. That's all. The premise is it's a tank in the Middle Ages. I had one that I did once that was a movie where I didn't even come up with the idea for the movie, just the final scene, where it was a man and, like, 2 drug addicts, and the wife overdoses while looking in the fridge, and she just dies in the fridge, and the man just thinks she's looking for food, and so he just leaves to go get drugs, and that's, like, the final shot of the movie is a woman dead in the fridge. It makes no sense. I had one where it was 3 dudes in the post-apocalypse, and they meet a samurai ninja warrior guy, and they're like, oh, this guy's a badass, and he teaches them how to live in the post-apocalypse, and then they meet some, like, real gangsta G's who, like, are all, you know, Mad Maxed out, and the ninja guy pulls out his swords to go fight them, and then he just gets shot dead, and they're like, why do we follow a guy with swords in the apocalypse? That's stupid. And then they all get killed by gunfire. Like, these are some of the ideas I have at 3 in the morning. They're really funny at the time, but the more you think about them, they're really stupid. Question the second. This comes from Jan Eric, who says, if you happen to find a time machine, where or what time would you travel to and why? Oh, well, Now, I know a lot of people would do something really brave, like, I'm going to go kill Hitler and stop World War II, or I'm going to go talk to Jesus, or I'm going to go to the beginning of time. Not me. I'd pull a Biff. I'd go back and tell young Jesse all the sportsbook bets, and I'd be a billionaire. And I'd own a casino, and then I'd date Marty McFly's mother. That's what would happen. That's what would happen. Because I've seen movies. I know how this all works. You go back in time, you change one thing, you change a bunch of things. I'd rather just change me into a billionaire playboy. A billionaire? A billionaire playboy. I'd change how that word's pronounced. Oh my god, I already have. And finally, question the third. This comes from Luciferian, who says, I know you're a fan of lore and kind of a loot whore. I am very similar. In Skyrim, I found myself doing over 400 hours in the main character alone. I have 3 questions. Have you played the Halo series? And 2, if so, how much of the lore do you know from outside the games? Furthermore, will you play any of the past ones or future Halo games in the series? First off, there was a lot of questions there. To answer question 1, I have played Halo 1, 2, and 3. I have a bunch of achievements in 3, and I'm working with my good friend Naked Halo, Naked Eli. I don't know what the hell his YouTube name is. George. Great guy. He is working with me to get the last of the achievements because I want all of them. I want to get every achievement for every Xbox game I have so I can get rid of my old Xbox. It's a weird OCD thing. Like, I don't want to not be able to complete the achievements. Screw you, achievements! So we're working on getting those. I love those games. I have not played 4, though. I think because I've slowly moved away from console FPS to PC FPS, just because it's easier for me. I'm much better at PC FPS than I am at console. I don't know, something about the joysticks, I'm not good at that anymore. I can still do it. I'm not good at it, though. You noticed in my Far Cry 4 video, I'd use a console to play that, and I'm like chucking knives and throwing meat and just sucking. I'm pretty sure I could have done that better, and probably will do it better when I play Far Cry 4 on PC. Yeah, no, I just haven't played 4, and I didn't play some of the other ones that came out, like Reach, things like that. But I played 1, 2, and 3, and I love them. When it comes to the lore, I know a lot. I know about the Forerunners and the Flood and humanity and like how that all relates to each other. I think the thing I like the most is the Covenant. For some reason, just a bunch of aliens getting together and being crazy religious guys really interests me a lot more than any of the other lore. And plus their races are really, really kind of cool, and I like them a lot. But when it comes to outside of the games, I only know as much as I've Wikipedia'd. So I don't really know anything like from the books or things like that. Would I play more in the future or play past games? I guess, maybe, but I don't know that I'd ever do a video series of it. I feel like that's not really it's not my bag, baby. I don't know, but I know a lot of people who do, and I would say that, watch them, because I don't want to hog all the views, just the subs. You have 1 million subs, baby! Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. Stick around for the new end slate. We now do a whole different thing where there are different games every time, and I'll do a little, like, talk over my jig, like, little voiceover, like, hey, thanks for watching, you're the best! And, yeah, just all the hype, guys. I'm so excited for this year to start. So, thank you, and as always, to be continued. It has been a crazy 4 years, guys. Thank you so much for your support, your love, and more importantly, your views. I want nothing more than to proudly say we did it next 4th of July, so let's make this the year of 1 million subs. I know we can do it, because apparently I have a time machine.